key number 4 is truly creating a vision of success. This is something personally that I spend a lot of time on. And a lot of people don't know this, but 14 years ago or so, I had absolutely nothing. I was waking up at 3 in the morning to throw the Wall Street Journal for $100 a week. My wife had just gotten a teaching job. I had just lost my latest selling job because I had no process in place that wasn't very effective. And Michael St. Lawrence, my mentor and kind of the founder of my company I'm now the president of, really took me aside and really helped me through learning the sales process. But he also really showed me really one of the major secrets that almost all top performers do, and that's really truly creating a vision of success. And think about it. Great leaders, the one thing they have in common is they have a destination where people want to go. So if you have employees, or just personally too as a small business owner, have you really created a success? What does success look like in 2011? How are you going to reach that success? Let me kind of walk you through how to do that. And it's really about taking vision and turning it into reality. So how does vision become reality? Well, think about it. When you wake up in the morning and you go to your office, you start doing the tasks and the activities that most time fit inside your comfort zone. Think about it. You do your emails, you do your voicemails, and you usually spend time and energy on things that are easy and comfortable to do. If you do those things over and over and over again, those activities and habits, activities and tasks turn into habits. Would you agree? Because habits are nothing more than activities and tasks done over and over again. So if those develop into your habits, and you do your habits over and over and over again, those habits then now turn into results. I mean, think about it. All the results you've gotten, and some of you I'm sure have gotten very, very good results too, but those results mostly come from the habits that you've chosen to do. So the results are nothing more than habits, and habits are nothing more than activities that we've chosen to do over and over again. And if we do those results over and over again, those oftentimes create and develop into our destination. I mean, think about it. Where you are today, a lot of it has to do with our destination and has to do with our results and our habits that we've done. But here's the really key thing. That's how most people do it. Now, if any of you ever read Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, he talks about one of the key habits people have. They start with the end in mind first. They start with, what does success look like? And I think the key to creating a vision is really having a vision and really taking a look at, what does success look like? So you start developing your vision. If you know what the vision is, then you can figure out, what are the goals that I need to reach that are going to help me reach my vision? I mean, think about your vision as kind of the top of a 6-foot ladder. And if your vision is the top of the 6-foot ladder, the goals are your rungs of the ladder. Like, one of the things that my family this summer are going to have an opportunity to go take a trip to Hawaii. Now, this past winter, I put on a couple of pounds that I'm not proud of. So I would like to be able to walk down the beach in Hawaii looking good, dropping about 20 pounds between now and this summer. Now, folks, if that's my vision, what do my goals need to be? Can I just step on the scale the day before we go and hit the plane and go to Hawaii and hope that I've lost my 20 pounds? What are some of the goals that I need to set? Maybe my first goal is to drop 2 pounds this week. Now think about it though. If I know what my goals are, can I now know what habits do I need to have in order to reach my goals? Now think about it too. If I want to lose some weight, what are some of the habits that I need to have? Okay, I need to exercise, don't I? Now folks, exercising, not one of my favorite things. My philosophy is no pain, no pain. And you know why I don't lift weights? They're heavy. But seriously though, if I want to hopefully lose some weight, some of you talk about I need to eat healthy too. So I need to create some better habits. I need to work out a little bit more maybe. I need to eat a little bit healthier. So I can start making those and figure out what are those habits I need to have and how are they going to help me reach my goal. And here's the key too is if I know what the habits are, then I can very quickly figure out what are the activities I need to be involved in. And here's the key of having a strong vision. By having a strong vision, it allows me personally to sometimes do some unpleasant activities that will lead to pleasant results. Let me explain what I mean by that. All right, do I like working out? Absolutely not. But did I wake up this morning and hit the treadmill for 30 minutes? How come? because that's an unpleasant activity to me. Now, some of you might love that stuff, but to me it's an unpleasant activity, but it leads to pleasant results. Now, think about it in the business world. How many of you have to do cold calling? Now, again, me personally, I can come up with a list of 317 things I'd rather do than make an outbound cold call. Now, why do I know the list of 317 things? What do you think I was doing when I was supposed to be making those outbound cold calls? You got it. I was making my list of things I could rather be doing. But seriously though, I'm not a big fan of making outbound cold calls. But will I do it? Will I call VPs of sales, national sales managers? Yes, because I know that this unpleasant activity may lead to pleasant results, that it will lead to more business. If it leads to more business, one of my visions my wife and I have is that we have 3 kids and we're going to have 11 years of college to pay for. But I want to be able to watch my children walk across the stage, shake hands with the dean of their university, turn their tassel over and know that they had an incredible college experience and we were able to help them pay for their college experience. And so my wife and I talk about that a lot. So if I make an outbound cold call, might that help me put my kids through school? Absolutely. So really take the time between now and the end of the year or now and next quarter and think about, what does success look like for me personally? What does success look like for my organization? And actually write it down. And if you like, I'll give you my email address at the end here. I'll be glad to help you with that. It's not easy to do. And it's something that what we really find is that top performers almost always have a very, very strong vision because it allows them to do some things that maybe aren't so pleasant, but it leads to the right results. I mean, think about it. Going the extra mile. How come the extra mile, there's not very much traffic on that extra mile highway, is there? Because that's where the top performers are, though, and that's where we need to be, too.